Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
They'll,
You don't have to worry about a thing, folks, because we are here to help, and we are here to help you in particular because we care about you very much. Don't we, Bryden?
I mean,
We love
which
them.
people, which ones in particular? Niles?
Like,
Yes. Rising? Hell yeah.
Niles
Arpad?
is weird to
Yes.
me.
Those are the
I asked
those
Niles
those are the
to
big
make.
three. And guess what? Fuck a big three. It's all about big me. It's just big me.
So Bryden only loves himself, but
That's
I
right.
love all
Who
of you,
who
and
doesn't
I
love me?
want us to have the most beautiful parasocial relationship we possibly can, so that you will pay me for art. Yes, we do have a tier on the Patreon that gets you a commission piece from me, and I have new software and brushes and everything. So just go to patreon.com/here to help podcast.
So you got all of that new equipment and brushes and things like that. Did you happen to purchase any talent while you were at it, or?
No, I
Oh,
mean
okay.
that we're not really worried about. So I'm not the best artist with some things, but you know what I am really good at is paint. It is drawing like really detailed but kind of stylized cartoon cities. Okay, so I was thinking maybe I should just be an architect, failed
That's
artist,
not.
but I can draw buildings.
That's not even close to what an architect does.
Oh,
They don't just draw.
someone should have
They don't just
told that to that
draw buildings.
art school in Germany or
Yeah,
whatever
well,
in Austria.
they don't just draw buildings. There's a lot that's like engineering involved.
My history books have lied to me yet again.
I don't think that's no. It's not no. That's because I when I was in high school, I ended up going to vocational school before I got kicked out, and I went into a CAD program, computer assisted
Hmm.
drafting and design. Uh, and that was the most boring shit in the entire world.
Oh, I'm sure.
It sucked dick, and the guy was fucking awful. The teacher, he was like, he looked like he looked like kind of like an ogre. Like he's dead now. He's got to be
Oh,
dead now.
like
But he,
Shrek?
yeah, he was very Shrek-like.
Okay.
He's very Shrek-like, uh, and like warts all over him. He was just fucking
Mm,
gross, and I hated
dude.
him. He didn't do
I
anything
went
wrong.
to a California pizza kitchen restaurant one time, and
Good
the
place.
waiter had like warts all over his face. I couldn't eat. It was bad.
Damn, you would think they
Why
wouldn't
do you
let that
have
guy.
that bad serving food?
That's a shame. Well, and like, listen to any of our listeners that might have warts all over your face. Um, don't be fat, and I think that it's okay.
It's not. It's less bad. Maybe there's less bad going on. The warts are pretty bad. They have stuff to deal with warts. Like you
He
can
doesn't
just
have
get
the.
rid of
He
them.
doesn't have the. That guy at the California Pizza Kitchen does not have wart removal money, dude. He works at California Pizza
Probably
Kitchen.
tip him more to remove the warts.
Do you just put in the tip line like $400 for warts?
Yeah, just freeze them off, dude. They got stuff for that.
I mean, this guy was like he was pretty. I can't remember him. He's also was probably a lot worse than I remember. Uh, I didn't like him. He got me kicked out of school.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Sorry that happened. Speaking of Shrek, though,
nah.
Shrek has just come on Netflix. So my kids are going to be watching that soon.
Well, that's good. Shrek is good. I don't care about all this fucking.
It's a great movie.
You don't see any advertisements for any Shrek bullshit at the grocery store. It's other thing. Hell, they don't even do that. It's been frozen forever, but you don't see Shrek anywhere.
Well, that's kind of an old movie at this point. What do you
Yeah.
mean you don't see Shrek anywhere?
I just feel like Shrek should just keep on keeping on, dude. Like they
I
should make
agree.
another. When did Shrek come
Shrek
out?
is eternal.
When did Shrek come out? Shrek came out 23 years ago. Yeah, actually April 22nd, 2001. 2001.
Oh my goodness.
Big year. The biggest thing happened in 2001. Shrek came out.
Shrek is like the perfect movie, you know?
Yeah. It's
We would just
amazing.
watch it over and over and over.
Had a Rodney King reference in it.
Oh, I must have missed that when I was a child.
When the castle guard when the castle guards like beat up the guy
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody
Oh,
starts
I see.
filming it. They got a Rodney King reference in there, which is crazy. That's really cool, but yeah,
Well, yeah, it's one of those movies. Now we're just a film show, I
sure.
guess. But it's one of those movies where they try to throw in like stuff for the parents too, and it actually works out and it's actually good.
Yeah, like when
It's
he's got the
great.
big castle or hat or whatever, Lord Farquaad, and he's
Hmm.
like, he must be compensating for something or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
there's a
great
lot of
line.
that going on.
Great line. Hell yeah, dude. Shrek rules. I like
It's
Shrek.
good. So I want to show you something.
What?
I was on Twitter right before we started, and this is what we're gonna start off with today. Is a post in our Twitter segment. Do 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 do. All of our segments have the same do do do.
Uh
I'm
huh.
sorry, guys. I'm not that creative or clever to come up with more. But he says, had her over last night to make dinner and figured I'd impress her and make a dessert too.
Mm.
Always goes off how she likes strawberry cake. Have her over and show her. Oh, I like strawberry flavored cake, not cake with strawberries. End of conversation. So she didn't try the cake, right? So he makes like a strawberry shortcake, and there's like strawberry sliced on top, and like
Well, hold on. Are you sure? Does he have a picture of
I'm
this cake?
yes, that's
Okay.
what I'm gonna show you right now. Hopefully, it shows up on my phone. Look at this. First of all,
Um, it's
can
fine.
you tell that the icing is just melted, and
Yeah.
also there's no baking soda in that cake. Those are bricks. Those did not rise. And he
Yeah.
sliced the strawberries the completely wrong direction and really thin.
Yeah.
Okay?
He
So
tried though.
I was going through the comments because I was like, maybe, the baking soda was expired, right? That's forgivable, right? No, he had no baking soda and made a cake anyway.
Oh
And she
no.
came up with the most polite way of refusing she could in the moment, maybe. I don't know, but I wouldn't eat that either. It looks like it's hard as a rock.
Yeah,
It's
that's not.
abysmal.
I mean, he tried. If they stick together, that's a fun story for later. But
No, he didn't try. He didn't even put baking soda in the cake. That's not
he's probably never
effort.
baked a cake before, and he probably was just like, "I got baking powder. How much does baking soda matter?
No,
How
because
much
baking
baking?"
powder would have worked. He didn't put that in anyway. Baking powder is half baking soda, half cream of tartar, both of them leavening agents. Okay, it just has a different flavor. Baking powder would have worked perfectly. You can sub the baking powder.
Then he just skipped it
He
because he
just
didn't
skipped that
have
step
it.
completely. He could have just gone to the store and gotten it real quick, but he didn't even put that much effort into it to get the
Okay.
ingredient he
No,
needed.
hold on. I'm because the guy that I'm
Did you see
picturing,
that icing?
he didn't wait until it cooled off. Yeah, definitely. You got to wait for it to cool
It's
before you
just
put the icing.
melted. You
Yeah.
can't put whipped icing on a warm cake. What happens when you heat up whipped cream? What happens?
It's just really good. It's
It
good.
turns into cream. It turns into cream.
It's
It's
good.
just wet. This is not a tres leches cake, okay?
It's strawberry cream pie. It's good.
The follow up tweet, the comment under, he says, in conclusion, I'm a stupid fucking faggot who forgot that you can never like a woman more than she likes you. Not
Okay,
going
well,
to let myself go back to my whoring ways and hop back on dating apps. Just need to go back to focusing on my career again. Time to call it in.
uh,
Bleak.
okay, calm down.
Yeah, it's a little dramatic.
I mean, I would say calm down. Also, I just
Didn't you
turned
go?
your mic up a little bit.
Oh, I'm
Just
sorry.
no, no, no.
I might be too far away.
There we go. Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see how it is, but I've got it turned up. Yeah, he
Okay.
should calm down. That's my advice. Clip this for him. Calm down. That's okay. That cake does look like shit. What did she think of the
It's
other thing
pretty
that you
bad.
made? And also, don't bake anymore. Baking is for girls, so don't bake.
Boys can bake, but probably shouldn't.
I mean, like, there's like,
Never goes well.
well, except for like the invention of baking. I don't think women came up with that shit. You know, like sourdough bread. You think a woman invented it?
Yes.
No.
All you do is put flour and water together in a jar. You think a woman couldn't figure out to put half water, half flour in a jar?
So you're saying the invention of sourdough bread was by a woman because it's the easiest bread to make, and women are historically not as great as men.
It's very clever actually, because what you're doing
Oh,
is you're
okay.
capturing the natural
Yeah.
yeasts in the air instead of using, like packaged yeast, which they wouldn't have had back then,
No, I don't think so.
obviously.
No, no,
So,
no.
you know.
It sounds like ass. Listen, your cake sucks. That's a bad cake. I would calm the fuck down.
Yeah, calm down, dude. And
That's
then I went on his page and I scrolled, and you know what I found? Because his follow up tweet was, in conclusion, it's stupid because you should never like a woman more than she likes you. But a few tweets before, like not long ago, he tweeted that he didn't like the woman, so he's just lying.
yeah. I don't. He sounds like the type of guy that makes that type of cake.
Yeah.
I just that's a real drunk cake to make. Honestly, that's.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, I would have tried it. I would have. I would be like, all right, at least give me a small piece. Like, let me try this. Because it would
Take one bite. That's good, honey. Thank you. That's what I would have done.
I would have just taken a bite, and if it was bad, I would have said, this tastes like shit, dude. You got to put baking powder in here. What are you doing?
So my advice is to put in effort next time you want to pretend like you're putting in effort.
I think he
And
put
by
in
effort,
effort.
I mean baking soda. I mean baking soda. You put in the baking soda. You can put it in like anything, okay? You put baking soda in baths. You can clean things with it. You can put it in your fridge to keep odor out. Like, just always use baking soda.
You should use the same baking soda that you keep open in the back of your fridge to make a cake, and that won't taste gross at all.
That sounds like a genius idea.
Yeah,
Actually, it's very economical.
Yeah,
that
that
might
would-
explain a lot that I'm thinking of now.
try my strawberry mold cake.
It's a great plan.
You do that.
Anyway, I do not have very many Dear Abbeys this week. We're going to skip our Dear Abby segment, but I have plenty of our Reddit segment.
Okay, well, that's on them then.
That's on them.
It's on
They didn't
all
want
of you.
help. Well, they only wanted stupid help.
Like what?
Wasn't going to be entertaining.
Oh, well then yeah, I don't care about that. I'm tired of those types
See?
of things. Not today. Some weeks, yes. Not this week. I don't want to hear you stupid goddamn questions about samurai or whatever the fuck you people.
Yeah.
What anime is the best or you know.
I'll
who
tell
you are.
them
They
what-
know what they do.
The best anime is.
What? It's Cowboy Bebop, but whatever.
It's Kill la Kill. Everyone should watch Kill la
The
Kill.
fuck is that? It's Cowboy Bebop. Next fucking question. Everybody knows
Okay,
the only
but-
good anime is Cowboy Bebop, and that's it. That's the only one that they made that was really fucking good, and it's a real fucking story, and it's good.
It's the only real story.
Yeah, the rest of it is like ends up with weird stuff, and they're like, actually, I'm my cousin in another dimension, and that shit sucks. But Cowboy Bebop is just about a space bounty hunter.
Right. Well,
Who-
Kill la Kill is just about, a woman who's given superpowers by extremely slutty clothing that is sentient.
See, I hate that. Japanese as fuck. I hate it. That sucks. Cowboy Bebop, just a space cowboy. He's got a vendetta against this guy named Vicious because he killed this girl. Was it Julia or Julie, something like that? And then but they had both like loved her or something like that. But anyway, so he runs around. And it's about their adventures. And the only stupid gay thing in that entire anime is this character named Ed.
So it's like Firefly.
It's a lot like Firefly.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like.
Firefly's awesome.
Firefly's not bad. So you can tolerate Joss Whedon.
Yeah, for that, yeah. Firefly
It was after
and
that
Serenity.
that he fell off, honestly.
Yeah, Firefly and then the movie Serenity. Those are both fucking incredible. Truly incredible.
Okay, yeah, but he was just, that was the golden age of Joss Whedon. He was doing Buffy, he was doing Angel. Soon after, he did Dollhouse. Those are all wonderful shows.
Oh, that shit's gay. The one thing that guy did that was cool was Firefly.
Can we talk for a second about this, actually?
Take my land, take me where I
Song.
cannot stand.
It's a good song.
It is. And they curse in Chinese. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
It is cool.
Well, Chinese people just always sound like they're swearing at you.
Well, yeah. Yeah, great. Really, they're just ordering. They'll just be like, give me that dog. They're ordering. They're
Dog, please.
not talking about your dog. They're just ordering. Dog Donald's.
What? Okay,
I have
so
to
I
make
made a bunch of...
dog.
Oh, no.
Shit. Not back on this. No, I'm okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not back on
I,
this.
I thought you got it out of your system a couple weeks
I
ago.
did. I'm not doing that again.
I made a bunch of polls on Twitter recently,
Cool.
actually.
That's so
Speaking of Joss
cool.
Whedon. Okay, lots and lots of polls, but most of them were about who the hottest like male and female characters were in Buffy,
Don't you
right?
have
And from the
kids to
male
raise?
from men and from women, like who they thought, and everyone picked the old guy.
I don't know who the old guy is.
Giles. Can you believe everyone voted for Giles?
Oh
Men
my
and women
god.
all think Giles is the hottest
Fuck
man.
is Giles? I don't
Look it
know.
up. Look up Rupert Giles.
Rupert Giles.
He's an English librarian man. He's like the dad
Okay.
figure in the show.
That's not Michael Keaton?
Nope.
He kind of looks like Michael Keaton. Oh, just
And
in
he
this
can
one
sing
picture.
too. He sings really well.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah, breaking fucking news.
Do you
That's
think,
still
do you think
gay.
he's hot?
No, I don't want to have sex with that old man.
Well, everyone on Twitter does. So
Okay, good. Glad I'm not on that
there's, like,
website.
there were two broody bad boys in the poll, and everyone picked the old guy.
Well, there you go. I've still got it.
You're no Rupert Giles. I'm sorry,
I-
Brian.
I am. I could.
You
just-
can't pull off the sexy librarian there.
He doesn't look like a librarian. That's not. He looks like a Sherlock Holmes.
He does, kind of.
Yeah, that's what they did. The Sherlock Holmes look.
I think it's just his accent that's tricking people.
What if he had like a fucking African accent? That'd be good.
I was about to say like he's in Somali or something. just clicking at them.
Damn, that was
Buffy!
great.
I don't speak Somali. Like,
That would be a way better fucking TV show. Fucking
I would watch that.
Sarah Michelle
Dude.
Gellar.
Okay, so did I tell you I was watching this Korean show? Okay, it was really sad and really depressing. And all of this, like, really super depressing. Like, the girl's dying of terminal cancer, right? So they have to bring in some comic relief, right? So the uncle comes in, Kevin. He's
Wow.
just an American guy, okay? But he only speaks English, and none of the other characters do. Not even the uncle's wife, okay? Even the uncle's wife cannot communicate with him. So it'll be like this big dramatic, like, I'm dying, and I have this choice to make, and I don't know if I should get treatment, and like, my whole life is falling apart, and like, the world's gonna end, because literally the world might end also in the
Oh, sure.
storyline.
Yeah, why not?
And he's just like, doesn't know what she's saying and is like responding in English as if he does, but it's like totally random crap. Like it has nothing to do with it. And I'm just like dying laughing. It's obviously supposed to be comic relief, right?
I like the idea. I mean, but like, what's the type of stuff does he say?
And he's just like, yeah, honey, I know. I love you too. And you know, it's going to be great because you're going to get the treatment and everything's fine. And you know, I love you guys. And yeah, that makes sense. But I actually thought that it was this other thing. It's got nothing to do with what she just said. It's like,
Well, that does rule.
it's like, yeah, honey, I love you too. And she's like, and I'm dying, and my boyfriend's the world's gonna end. Literally, everyone's gonna die. It's Armageddon. Yeah, that's great, honey. It's gonna be good. Like, I'm here for you.
I like that. I don't like that they're over there
You
making fun of us. But we get to make fun of you guys. You don't
Well,
make
he's a
fun
good-
of us.
But everyone loves him, and he's a family guy, so it's fine.
That's another thing. We made Family Guy. We're about to cut him off from it.
I like Uncle Kevin, okay? From r/am I the asshole? Not even, it's AITAH, which I think is like the offshoot.
Sure.
of
Yeah,
Am I
that
the
happens a
Asshole,
lot
basically.
with subreddits where two nerds butt heads and they're like, I'm going to go make the same thing but different. And
Yeah.
then the only people that suffer are the mod people because everybody else is just post
Doing
on both
both.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't matter. And one's smaller, so it's like, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend she is too much of a, quote, wild card to marry?
That's a fucking gay thing to say, but let me
pretty
hear the
gay.
type of guy that would write this that would call his
sounds like a-
girlfriend a wild card.
Sounds like a coward to me. He's like scared. She's a little crazy.
He might
You know,
just be fucking sensible, and she could be a lunatic. But I think that just calling somebody a wild card is like, that's a cool thing to say.
it is, right?
You'd be like,
But
you're
not
a
if you're
wild.
saying this is why I won't marry you.
Yeah, like it's not an insult. It's like, I don't know, you're a bit of a wild card. If somebody said you're a bit of a wild card, I would say, I don't need your badge, and I'd take my badge off and I'd throw it on the desk, and I'd say, but the gun's coming with me. I'm solving this case, and then fucking. That's what a wild card is.
You're out of control, Cobra.
Yeah. I mean, that's wild. Okay, well, I'll hear it.
My girlfriend, they're both 27 years old, is a bit of a free spirit. Don't get me wrong, she's very intelligent, attractive, and has a lot going for her.
So yeah, that means she has big tits.
Yeah, probably.
Nice.
It always does. Men are pigs.
She's got a lot going for her.
We've been together for 3 years.
Okay.
So he's stringing her along for 3 years.
Well, I mean, this could be a recent development. Her wild cardness could have finally shown. Yeah, it could have just been the flop the first couple of years, and then
I don't think so. Women don't do that. Hide it, hide who they are. Like, that's a man thing.
Are you serious? Women constantly. Okay, first of all, everybody hides who they are initially, and then women will definitely do that. Men, it's harder for us to do it because eventually we're gonna be like, you're gonna do our laundry, and you're gonna see, most metaphorically and physically, you're gonna do our laundry, and you're gonna see our shit stains. Okay, women can keep things.
Why do you have shit stains?
God, wet fart.
That's disgusting.
Sometimes.
No, not sometimes. If you feel one of those coming, you go sit on the toilet.
Can't. Too busy working.
It's disgusting. You have poop stains? I have never once found a poop stain in my husband's underwear.
I have totally got a streak, dude. Hell yeah. Are you serious?
It's disgusting.
36 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too young. You're not Joe Biden, okay?
Dude.
Which I saw a video of him the other day. I've had toddlers. I know what it looks like when a kid is like pooping secretly, but right in front of you, where they don't want you to know what they're doing. But they got their eyes get all wide, and they get like this weird stance, and they're just real quiet for a second, like, okay, it's done, and then they go back to what they're doing. Like, he's pooping himself. Okay?
Yeah, of course he is. And I don't poop myself. But sometimes
you are pooping yourself. If you have poop stains in your underwear, you're pooping yourself.
No, you see what happens is you get a wet fart. Let's say you're driving a long distance. You get a wet fart. Oh no. And you think you gotta scratch your butt, right? You gotta really get in there.
No.
Dig in there.
No.
And
what is wrong with you?
Yeah, you gotta really dig in there at the Publix grocery store that you just stopped off at. And then, you're faced with a choice. Do I throw my underwear in the Publix bathroom trash can, or, I'm not gonna ruin these pants. I need a layer of defense between them, in case there's round 2 of the wet farts.
Okay, yeah, I think this is an alcoholic problem.
No, it happened in January too.
Oh no, I just mean your body gets destabilized from all the alcohol, and you're pooping your pants.
No, I tell you, I spend less money on alcohol than I do on underwear because of the Publix. I mean, I just fill the bins with the fucking at the Publix.
They're just disposable.
I know. Well, I mean, I try to wear 2 at once.
Yeah. It sounds like you really need to, honestly.
I do.
Maybe you should like quadruple up on it over there.
And what's really nice is like if you get an all black pack of them too, because then you can't really see them in there.
Yeah, she can smell it though.
Can't wear. No, that's what the second pair is for.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So oh my god. You're making her do your poopy underwear. You're making her do the laundry.
Well, only the second pair because it drips through the first pair, right?
Yeah. Okay. You're disgusting. Men are pigs. Men are disgusting, and this is what they're like.
That's only
maybe the reason why I've never. Maybe my husband is just like a unique, special snowflake, or maybe he throws his underwear out before I get. He's at the
Publix, putting on his second pair of underwear. Now,
I don't think so.
Now listen, all of that what I just said is only half true. I don't wear a second pair of underwear.
Okay. Yeah, no, of course, because you have no consideration for anyone except for yourself is
Well,
why.
you say that like that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And also,
Generally, it's frowned upon in
uh,
a polite society.
uh, society's not so polite. And
Not with you in it.
well, it's my society. I yeah, and I just before we move on, I'm gonna move out here. I've known plenty of women throughout the years. I guess periods just aren't a thing then, huh?
That's
Just
not
not a
poop. It's
thing.
not the same. We can't control that. You could
Just
just hold it
not a
in. You could just
thing.
hold it in.
I think the women can hold in periods.
We can't,
Well,
actually. It's
do
impossible.
some
It's not how it
kegels.
works.
Do some kegels. Hold it
That's not.
in.
It's supposed to come out. Like, that's how you get toxic shock syndrome.
Poop is supposed to come out. You think poop's supposed to stay up there?
Okay, no, poop is not uncontrollable. You were potty trained when you were a toddler, presumably. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you were never potty trained. Maybe your parents failed you that badly.
I don't know. You're the one making disgusting underwear, and I'm the one that buys something at Publix every time I go in there.
Underwear.
They don't sell.
What do you mean every time you go in there? Why are you there if that? What do you? I also buy something from the grocery store every time I go in there. I don't just walk in there to look around at the scenery usually.
Well, no, I gotta just, gotta stash the underwear in the chip aisle.
Okay. Yeah.
I had a friend once who,
Oh God.
he was I don't know how true this is, but this is what he told me. He was at a Walmart one time, and he was like working at a fireworks stand, and there was like you had to shit the whole time or whatever. And
Okay.
he was waiting in line at Walmart, and a little turd came out, and he just shaked it
How
down.
does this happen?
I don't know.
How does this just happen?
I don't
What
know.
do you? Oh
And
my
he-
God! I am a mother of 3 gigantic babies. Okay, big babies, and I am more continent than you people. Whatever creatures men are.
Well, no. I guess then he just shook it down his pant leg and put a box that was over nearby over it.
Oh. Oh. That doesn't. Oh my God.
That's awesome. I'll never forget that story. It's too funny. Because I'm sure there's security footage of it. I'm
Oh
just.
yeah. At the register, they got cameras on all those registers. That's incredible. That's disgusting. Should we get back to the actual?
Yeah,
I
get
don't
back
think
to
the
the
story.
story.
Has to do with
I need to. I need to buy a third pair of underwear.
Oh my God. Speaking of periods, they do make like disposable mesh underwear.
What's the mesh do? Just filter it?
It's just so it's stretchy because so you don't have to like worry about sizing so much because you're just gonna throw it away.
Oh.
It's not like super meshy. It's like a super tight weave, but it makes it really stretchy.
Oh, okay. When you said mesh, I was thinking of fishnet.
No,
And I
no,
was
no,
like,
no,
that's
that
not
would be horrible.
fucking helpful at all.
Okay.
See what that does. Oh no,
Her
I'm on my
biggest-
period. Time to get my fishnet underwear. Like, where are you
Yeah.
going? That's what?
Publix, hopefully.
Yeah. There's a guy at Publix that's just like, every time he takes out the trash, he's like, these fucking Hanes. Do we sell Hanes here? Fucking fur the loom. We don't. He's just going through the aisles. It's just somebody's shoplifting all but one pair of underwear here.
All but one pair.
Just one pair. It's a strange design.
Yeah, don't check the pair. Don't check that one. All right. Her biggest flaw is she is rebellious. She absolutely hates, loathes the traditional route for anything. I went to college and she didn't, which sounds pretty trad to me. A woman not going to college.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, sure.
She had problems with teachers which were founded, one abused her,
Okay.
but it's widespread.
I'm just so tired of every woman saying that a teacher abused them.
Well, maybe if you think about it, if you're like a predatory type of person, you may
No.
want to try to get a job in a sector where you could predate.
Nope. You know what's the quickest answer to this? Women are lying. Move on.
I think you're lying.
Women are lying. They love to lie. That's
You
what
poop
they
your
do.
pants. What's worse, a liar or a poopy pants man?
Definitely a liar.
I don't know.
I will walk honest and proud, pants full of shit, into that Publix bathroom. And I will announce to the man in the stall, when are you going to be done? I've got work to do.
Oh, no. My work is not yet done. Oh, my God. Oh, gosh.
This is the life of a man without chains.
Yeah. And why do you even wear pants? You could just poop on the ground like an
I
animal.
sometimes think about that because, like, like everything is this bell curve. You've seen the memes where it's like the dumbest guy and the smartest guy in the bell curve. I feel that might be the same thing about shitting yourself.
No.
Yeah, it is because like complete retards shit themselves, but like super geniuses. You telling me Stephen Hawking didn't fucking shit all over himself?
Okay, I don't think that's a good example. I don't think that's a fair example.
I think he pooped everywhere, bro. I think he shit.
He probably did, but that's not because he's smart.
Genius. I need not worry about the bounds of society. I shit where I am.
Yeah, you're a real Stephen Hawking, all right.
I'm a Steve Winwood. Bring me your higher love. Oh.
You know how Stephen Hawking had that party scheduled for like time travelers and no one showed up when it finally came around? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I think it was him.
I remember that story, yeah.
Why did no one show up and just pretend to be a time traveler? Why wouldn't someone have that idea?
Because
that's the one chance you've got. That's the time traveler party.
Because he actually didn't do that. That was just he was with Epstein on the island and all of the time travelers.
Oh, so he's just lying. He's a liar.
Yeah.
What you're saying is he's a liar.
He's a liar and a poopy pants, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Venn diagram, and he's in the middle of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So there's like women all on one side, men all on the other, and then Stephen Hawking right in the middle.
Yep. Because you think about it, women disabled, Stephen Hawking disabled.
Yeah,
Men poop their pants, Stephen Hawking poops his pants. This is science and math and drawing.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that just it's just tards all the way down. I don't know.
Well,
okay. I'm going to try to get through this story without talking about pooping pants anymore. I don't know why this is happening. It's got nothing to do with the advice that's being asked of us.
I don't know, something to do.
Pooping pants?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Something to poo.
She quits jobs because she, quote, manages better. And she does. She has her own business and a host of side hustles, but it's just... How long does it last?
How many of those are what I think they are?
I don't know. What do you think they are?
I think it's OnlyFans.
Oh. I thought we were talking about like crocheting or quilting, a little Etsy shop.
She has her own business and it's crocheting. Yeah, a 27-year-old.
She does.
A 27-year-old has a lot going on. That owns her own business. You're thinking crocheting right away. That's where you go with that. In 2024.
I don't see why we're assuming she's a whore.
I think that it's safe to assume that.
Why? Wouldn't he mention it?
She's a wild card, dude.
I feel like you don't have to be a whore to be a wild card.
Sure, but if you are a whore, you are a wild card.
Okay. But what I'm getting from this, though, is that she didn't go to college.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want a real job.
Okay.
So you were talking about how, like, he wants a laundry slave because that's what men want or whatever. That's how you get a laundry slave.
I never thought that laundry was really that. I mean, I do my laundry because Erica breaks my
You just said that.
clothes.
Okay.
She does. I do my because she breaks my clothes.
I
I
forgot
have
about that.
several outfits hanging in the downstairs bathroom on the shower curtain with a fan pointed at them so that for the past since yesterday so that they air dry.
Yeah.
You
There's
know.
lots of stuff that needs to air dry.
Yes.
But she just won't. She won't pull it out. Is that the problem? We
I
probably
don't
talked
trust
about
her.
this on
Yeah,
air
I
before.
don't trust her to do it. We've had incidents in the past and we have moved past it.
Yes.
And every time I see this pair of shorts that it's just not gonna make it. Now they're at home shorts because the hole in the ass is just too big.
Is that how that happened? You didn't just have like an extra spicy
No,
poopy fart.
no, the
That's
fucking
not what happened.
the pocket's falling off of it. It's brutal. It's terrible. They were great shorts.
Sounds bad.
They're at home shorts now.
She was asking me if I was ever going to propose, and I said I wasn't sure. We argued back and forth a little, and she asked why I wouldn't. I was honest and said I saw her as a wild card, that she just takes off a lot. She said she was lucky and could do that her friend died unexpectedly in his 30s and absolutely is not going to go out working a, quote, boring 9 to 5 with no life and no experiences under her belt. She
Um,
left and hasn't spoken to me since. It's been 5 days. She said she needed to think. So whether she's a wild card or not, tell me, what do you expect to happen if your serious girlfriend of 3 years is like, hey, I'm thinking like maybe we should get married at some point. Are you ever gonna propose? And you're like, no, I'm not ever gonna marry you. What should she do in that situation? Do you think, Bryden?
oh, I don't know. I think what he should do is just go, whew, okay, that's
Yeah,
done.
you don't want to marry her. Who cares if she leaves?
Yeah, it's not that.
Like,
Not that
what are
big
you
of a deal.
talking about? You just told her you don't plan to marry her. You've wasted 3 years not planning to marry her. Like, okay, just go find someone you actually want to marry.
Well, what you do is in that situation, if you're ever confronted with that, is, fella, you should have just lied and avoided the thing. Just avoid it.
No, this
Just
is much
avoid
better.
it.
Honesty is better.
No.
So she can
No.
go. Like, if she's looking for marriage, she doesn't need to be with him. She's 27 years old.
She is very old.
Like,
She's
no, well,
used up and done. That's what I
that's
say.
not what I'm saying.
She
what I'm
is
saying is,
an
if
old
she ever
bitch.
wants children, then if he say he wastes another 3 years, she's 30.
Do you?
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
She can have children till like 40, 45.
That's not
But
true.
it's hard then.
That's okay. First of all, that's not true. You can't have.
Menopause doesn't happen till like 50.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that they'll have a blast with their Down syndrome kid.
Well, yeah, I didn't say it would be a healthy kid.
Yeah, there you go. So, no.
And also, Down syndrome is mostly there's several things. It's mostly the man's age that matters. It's not all the woman's eggs.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I get it. Yeah, you're lesbian, you hate men, yada yada. Okay, look, I don't think that that woman is gonna want kids anyway. All right, she's a
Yeah,
wild
maybe
card.
not.
She's
She
out
wants
there.
to get married.
I don't think she wants to get married. She just wants him to want to get married. She's out there fucking dudes right now
Why?
because she's a wild card.
She she's a wild card because she didn't go to college and owns her own business instead of working an office job.
You do think that she is crocheting underwear? No streak
No, I don't
underwear
think that's
for
her
men.
business. I think that's her side hustle.
No, she has
The underwear.
and she says, "My friend died in his 30s, so I don't want to die without any experiences." You've had experiences. You're good. You're good. There's no more. I mean, listen. I'm 36. I stopped having experiences at like 28. You know?
You're just a shell of a man.
Yeah, I mean, like around 28, 29, I stopped having experiences. And
Is
that's
that how that works?
yeah, I think all people are like that. Yeah,
I
around
think
then
I'm still having experiences.
you've never had an experience. Everything you
I'm
have now you
just
think are
now
experiences.
having an experience lately.
That's it's not it's not. Experiences happen from like 16 to 25 and then outside of that then it's just things that you well, it's things that you do and then it starts to just become things that you have to do because you're like this is fun. I'm having fun, right? You know, like you
I
go to
think
these
you're
shows and you're like I like this music. I'm having fun and then the next day you're like that was gay. This is not fun. You know what's an experience? Sleep. I like to be asleep.
I think you're just describing depression.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh, well, I've had
that's
that
not
for like almost.
inherent.
I've had that for like almost 10 years then.
Yeah,
Huh?
I noticed.
You think that's it?
Yeah,
I think that everything might just be gay though, and not worth
that
it.
too. Things are gay, and that's why you have depression.
Yeah, it's probably. No, I think that it's because like everything's a myth and nothing is worth it, and then like life's not worth
Yeah,
living. And then like sometimes, because like I mean, just like everybody, sometimes like you get up and you're like you're not very well rested, and then you go to your job and like nothing feels like you're moving towards any goals, and you come
right.
home and like the things that used to make you happy, they just no longer make you happy, and you're tired but you can't sleep, and then
Yeah,
like you either eat too much or not enough, and then you just start drinking like a lot.
yeah, that's just depression.
Nah, I think that's just being 36, I think.
Maybe I'll let you know when I get there.
Okay, let me know 2 years ago
No,
then.
stop it. You stop telling people I'm old. I'm not old. People believe you.
Good. Good, they
People
should.
believe a lot of things you say that are nonsense.
I don't know. Just saying. Experiences they're overrated. Eat just go to a nice restaurant and pay fucking $20 for avocado toast and go, that was gay. That's an experience. It sucks. Yeah, you got yelling kids back there. It's fucking crazy. They pick them up all on the mic and everything. They're going nuts. I wasn't gonna say anything. They're running with that cool bit. Now watch this. As soon as she comes back, I'm gonna go take a piss. We have like 20 minutes left in the show. I don't even give a shit. I'm gonna get. Oh no, I can't take a piss because she has to go beat the shit out of her kids. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think after a certain age, you don't have fucking experiences anymore. You just got like things that you do. Because like these are the things you like, right? Like you like listening to Gorillaz. Okay, but I mean the last
Nobody
two
does.
albums have sucked dick.
Okay, that's not.
Like what are we gonna do? Oh yeah, how about Broken Social Scene make a new fucking album? Oh great, no, they broke up in 2010. You old faggot.
Well, that last part was true.
Yeah, it ain't good. It's the whole thing. So
You
you just
know,
bleach your hair. You just bleach your hair, and then you think of buying a Miata.
you know what else you and old faggots have in common? Poop in your pants. Poop in your pants.
Listen, I poop my pants with pride. I'm a proud pants pooper. PPP. That's what those loans were.
June is your month. I know.
Poon.
PPP loans. It stands for pee pee and poop.
It does. And everybody went to jail where there's a lot of gay sex. So it all comes full circle, guys. This is called improv.
Everything's connected. It's like those numerology guys. It's like everything adds up to 14 or whatever the hell. Like,
I love numerology
everything is
people.
11.
I love numerology people. That shit's so fucking funny.
So when they get to 11, why don't they ever add the 1 and 1 and get to 2? Is my question.
Because that's not how you get to this is the mark of the beast this time for real.
Right.
So...
Okay. I'm just not understanding the process or the goals, apparently.
Oh, no. Monster is apparently 666 for some reason. The energy drink.
Oh, yeah?
That's a whole to do. It's very cool. I love conspiracy people. I think they should run our country. I mean, they kind of do,
think so
but
too. It would be better that way.
it'd be at least more fun.
I think we should just have Alex Jones run it. and see what happens.
Fucking unironically, he should be the press secretary.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, all they do is go up there and yell at people anyway, right?
Yeah, it'd
Like
be
they're
great.
just always so angry and they're like fighting, arguing back, and then they're like, "You're out of line" or whatever. He would do that great.
It would be incredible. You can't do a worse job than Karine Jean-Pierre. So they should let me do it.
They should let you do it.
Because then, like, as a matter of fucking White House record and all of this stuff, and they got to put it on CNN and stuff, I'm going to be like, yeah, the queer bow in the back. What is that? No, that's fucking stupid. President Trump didn't say that. Did he say it? Well, that's not what he meant then. Next. Hold on. No, let's do, hold on. We're doing a thing today. We're doing exclusively African and Asian fucking reporters. CNN, eat a dick. Fox, suck my balls. All right. Ubuntu, what do you got going on? Say it again. Say it again. Acosta, go translate for me. Figure it out, because I don't know what he's saying. Just up there with a
Not
flask.
as fun as Alex Jones.
Oh no, I can't be the golden god Alex Jones. Are you serious? I'd do a good job. Sean Spicer's the closest guy that ever did like a good enough job, where he was just screaming at people.
See, that's good.
That's
what it should be.
I like it.
I want to be like a politics news host.
Oh,
during this, where I can like commentate on it.
You can have a good run. It gets tedious after a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
It becomes pretty bad after a while.
Yeah, but I could just be like Tucker and make funny faces sometimes. Like, oh, look at this cute dude over here, and then like everybody will love me. I'll be like adored, and then I'll lose my job.
Yeah. And then you can hang out with the Nelk Boys.
Who's that?
They're like some YouTube people. They gamble on the internet, I guess. I don't know. They gamble on the internet and blow things up. It's like the new version of Jackass. I'm not really... And they have a podcast. I'm not really sure. They had Trump on their podcast. I don't understand who the Nelk Boys are. I just know there's a guy called Steve Will Do It. And he used to make binge drinking videos and then gambling videos. And then he gets sued and he's just a millionaire. And I don't know what celebrities are anymore. Because in my brain, Bradley Cooper is a celebrity. And I don't think he's been in a movie for 40 years.
Yeah, I don't even know who celebrities are anymore other than internet people. Internet people are celebrities, for sure.
Aquafina has been around forever, and I still don't know what she looks like or what she ever did.
Is that the Barbie girl
Couldn't tell you.
lady? Because I'm pretty sure that's all I've ever heard of her doing is like, I'm a Barbie girl
Nope.
in a Barbie world.
Nope, that's not it. That's a band called Aqua from the 90s.
Who's Aquafina?
Don't know. Heard the name 1,000 times. It's spelled different than the water. And that's the person. And I just thought, that's silly. She won't be famous for long. I don't need to learn who that is. And she's remained famous so much so that it has come up again in my life recently. And I still don't know who she is. Yep. Don't know who she is, what she does, what she looks like, anything. There's a woman out there named... also, same like Sia. I know that she's a musical lady with the hair. And never heard of a single song one of hers. But you know, I did find out I like recently Dua Lipa. She makes all kinds of great music.
I've heard people like her. I don't know. I just don't listen to that kind of music. I didn't know who Lana Del Rey was until Taylor Swift got really, really famous a couple of years ago. Because she re-released all her albums. And then suddenly everyone's like, I've loved her my whole life. But I hadn't heard about her in like 10 years. Like, nobody had said her name to me in like 10 years. And then suddenly she's like on a world tour and re-released all her albums with new recordings. And like everybody's always loved her, I guess, but never spoke to me about her before then. That's how I found out who Lana Del Rey was, because people were arguing on the internet about Lana being superior or something.
Who was the real lady artist?
Yeah. And it's like, it's funny because it's the same person with a different outfit. Like, if you had like two people standing next to each other, and one is blonde and wears pink, the other one is a brunette and wears more toned down colors, but they're doing the same thing with the slightly different vibe. That's my impression. I don't get it.
You know who my favorite lady artist is? What? And I guess she just got pregnant and stopped making music. Uh,
that'll happen.
Regina Spektor.
Regina Regina Spektor.
Yeah.
Who is
What?
music?
Yeah.
Okay.
On
I
the
don't know who that is.
radio, we heard November Rain. The song's
No.
kind of long, but it's a good refrain. And
That's
dude,
terrible lyrics. Speaking of which, let me tell
it's
everyone.
not. She's a great pianist, and she was cool, and she made all this
She's a
cool
great
music.
pianist.
It's pianist. Don't be immature.
I'm sorry. Okay, but does everyone remember a couple episodes ago we did a segment where we were going through Taylor Swift and a few Lana Del Rey lyrics. We did some Kanye too, the Kanye versus Taylor segment, right? I want to continue doing this segment every now and then, just whenever we get submissions for it, because I had three different people, DM me and say, hey, I really like that. You guys should do other stuff. But what I want you to do is you guys know what kind of music Bryden and I listen to, right? You've heard us talk about music a lot on here. Send us lyrics for us to defend, right?
Sure.
So send Bryden some Kanye lyrics and he has to defend why it's good. You guys could really, really find some gems from My Chemical Romance or Evanescence or something, okay? It'll be fun.
Wait, you actually unironically like Evanescence?
Yeah. Just the one out. So Fallen. Fallen is a beautiful album. A woman who has had a rough life will relate to every word of it. It's like PTSD woman version, the album. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful
PTSD poop trans suck dick.
Is that
That's what it stands for, dude.
That's real mature. You're the one being immature now.
You're always very mature.
I am.
You're definitely matured.
Okay. I'm beautiful. I have good collagen production. Okay, that's what I was told by the lady that does facials.
No. You have good collagen injections.
No, I don't get injections. I've never done any work. I can't do Botox because, like, if I couldn't make really weird faces while I talk, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Well, you still try to make the faces. It just doesn't show up.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like a frozen camera.
It would be like losing a part of myself.
Well,
you know?
There's a lot of you, so.
It's not.
You can stand to lose some.
I lost 2 pounds this week. There's not much more I can lose. I'm going to turn into a skeleton, which my son would love. But he would be super excited. Whoa, Mom. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible because okay, guys. Size 4 or 5'9", okay? Think about that. Not a very big lady right now, okay? My son runs up to me yet again, grabs my stomach, and goes, Mommy, I love your fat belly. It's so squishy. It's so delicious. When will it ever be enough?
Rex, dude. I don't know. Do sit-ups there, fatso. That rules.
Yeah. I can't do sit-ups because, like, you know how when you're pregnant, your belly gets stretched? You lose your ab muscles, and it's just really hard to build them back up.
I don't know. You
better figure
it out, or your awesome fucking alpha son is gonna body shame you for the rest of your life.
Well, the problem is he thinks it's a compliment because he's like, I don't know why he just thinks being fat is like fun. I don't know.
I mean, it is cool and fun. You know.
You're having a good time with it.
I am. I think it's fucking hilarious. I got good bits to poop myself and doing good things. High aspirations.
All right. On that note, I think we might be out of time for today, everyone.
We literally have 8 minutes left.
See, we started that late?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I was wondering how it went by so fast.
I mean, I don't know. We can call it. I don't give a shit. This is the free one.
No, we don't have to call it. I thought we went over, and I was like, oh crap, we still have a bonus to do. But no, apparently we started that late.
Well, you got here fucking late.
Oh yeah, my internet went down. That's what happened. Okay, I remember now. Sorry, everybody. Do you want to do another short
do one
advice story?
Do one.
This is from r/confessions from Chef Boyardee for 2069.
That's
quite the name.
Cool name. What a cool dude.
I honestly I only picked this one because of the name. Like, I don't care about the content at all. I just wanted to say that. I accidentally got a boyfriend.
Please be a dude. Please be a dude.
It actually doesn't say. I have no idea. I have no like what girl has that as their name though, right? That's like a boy name.
Or a fat girl.
Or fat girl. It could be a fat girl. With like a real big personality.
Yeah, yeah, one of those.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, they're cool to drink with, but yeah.
I like them as friends.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Well, I mean, like obviously because
Sure. Oh yeah, that's yeah.
I'm a woman.
I didn't even. I'm so used to you saying lesbian shit that it just flew right by me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, of course. Like, she's a lesbian.
He just thinks of gay at this point.
I know you're gay at this point.
I'm not. I have like a husband and children. I don't have a girlfriend anymore
There you go.
because she made you mad. No, I'm just kidding. That's gone now.
I'm out here. Westboro Bryden Church. Breaking that shit up.
Too long didn't read. I don't know how to break up with him because he's really sweet and has been hurt so many times.
So, who cares? Life's not fair.
Yeah,
Tell
one
him
more
to eat
time,
a
it's not going to
dick.
kill him. I mean, if it does,
mean, it
like,
might.
oof.
But and if it does, I wouldn't look in the rear view mirror on that one. Just keep on keeping on. Keep on trucking, as the kids say. They're saying that still, right? Ha ha. Keep on trucking.
No,
Oh, okay.
nobody says that.
I think that they might. They say groovy.
No.
Oh shit.
Even I don't say groovy. Like, that's.
Flower power is still in, right?
Yes, that
Okay.
that is. Yeah.
Good. And then, peace signs and
Mm-hmm.
okay. We got flower
Flower power.
necklaces and
No.
bell bottoms though. Bell bottoms has got to be in.
Puka shells.
Different era.
We're back to puka shells.
Okay. Are people still starting cults in North California?
Well, yeah.
Okay,
That never
good,
stopped,
good.
though.
Okay.
That doesn't end. Ever.
Okay, good. Well, helter skelter to everybody out there. Helter skelter.
So there's this boy I met over Snapchat who I thought was cute. So we started hanging out and we had sex. We kept seeing each other every weekend. And I was crossed laying in my bed with him and said to him, "So are you going to ask me?" So he asked me out and I said yes. So that's not accidental.
That's not accidental at all.
That's
That's
not an
100% your fault.
What do you this is the opposite of an accident in every way. You did this on purpose, repeatedly, and then explicitly asked him to ask you out.
Yeah, that's not an accident.
Doesn't make any sense.
No.
I felt good about it for a little, but now I'm beginning to overthink my decision. I don't think I got to know him well enough because the more I talk to him, the more he pisses me off. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you should have thought about that before you had sex with him every single weekend for like however long, okay?
Or more realistically, you should have thought about that before you fucked up that good thing you guys had going when you were just fucking.
It makes no sense. You didn't accidentally do shit.
Yeah, I agree. You fucking dove right into that, and now you regret your decision. And if you were happy with it before, then it's not an accident. You screwed it up. Because you know what? If you would have just kept fucking that guy every weekend, then you would have been like, eventually you would have gone, I hate this guy, and you would have parted ways, and now nobody would have been butthurt about it, and you forced him into it. So why are you trying to say that you're concerned about his feelings? You did it.
You're not. You didn't think about his feelings at any point. If
This
you
is-
didn't like him, you shouldn't have let him on.
This
And
is
also,
a dude.
what are you doing? What are you doing sleeping with people all the time and dating them before you figure out that when he speaks, he pisses you off?
It's the 60s, man.
Wait, what? What? We time traveled.
Well,
Is that what's happening right now?
oh shit, it's 2024. Never mind. No, now you do that, and then you gotta like build a fucking pentagram out of blood in the middle of the room and shit. Things have gotten dark. Now back in my day, when we were rocking out to the Beatles,
Mhm.
it was good. I'd be like, I am the Eggman.
That's how you
Yeah.
time traveled then, but now we need the bloody pentagram.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Like
like a
the
whole
goat's
thing.
head and okay.
Yeah, things got a lot worse. Back in
Makes
my
a lot
day,
of
the
sense.
fucking, like, but when Elvis was shaking his hips around, that was a different time.
Scandalous
It
is what that
was.
is.
Well, he was acting like a black.
He was.
It was horrible. I mean, like, but when I remember when Rock Around, this is not Elvis, but I remember when the song Rock Around the Clock came out. Oh man, we went crazy. We started looting cars. We were gonna rock around the clock? Around the clock, Abby? Tonight? Are you serious?
Tonight.
And,
Yes,
and we
that's
did.
absurd.
And
It's
then
short notice, is what it is.
and we were making alcohol. I mean, prohibition was on at the time. And then we would do the heroin and smoke the jazz cigarettes, and then I'd go to these jazz clubs, and we would really get down. And then the girls, they wore these skirts and like smoked these
Mm.
cigarettes out of the cigarette extenders. And
Yeah,
then yeah,
that's a good look.
and then we were just really surprised that they were building the railroads and that trains existed, because we had just come out of the rootin' tootin' cowboy days.
Right,
And then, I mean, I was a cowboy.
right, and you were riding mammoths.
Yeah. Well, the mammoths aren't all you make them out to be, that the young kids make them out to be. They weren't that big of a deal.
They weren't
Okay.
that cool.
My neighbor Fred and my other neighbor Barney, Wilma,
Mm-hmm.
jeez, Fred's wife was crazy hot. The oddest thing was, when I was really younger, I knew this guy named George Jetson.
Okay, yeah, younger. Okay, I'm getting. Whew. This
So
is what it's like talking to my great grandfather, who has Alzheimer's, by the way. He's like 94 years old. He's just like, yeah, and I remember when we went on that cruise, and that was right before I went to war, and I was in Spec Ops, and I could kill a man with my pinky finger, and I did once, but I'm not supposed to tell you about that. And I'm just like, oh my God, Grandpa.
the rules.
I can show you how to do it, but I can't tell you about it. Like, oh, don't. Okay. No, please don't show me. Not right now. Who are you showing me on? Like, no, we're not at war. The Koreans are fine now. I mean, they're not fine. Like,
No, they got a problem.
half of them are kind of okay. But they got a whole, you know,
You got a whole
population decline thing going, and then
No, the whole upstairs gang over in Korea is not doing so good.
yeah, it's not going well.
Yeah, no, who doesn't want to eat people though?
Well,
It's what they had to do.
they had to eat people.
Oh yeah, they had like a really bad famine like several years ago.
Yeah, lots of people have eaten people though.
Nah,
Like, it's not that big a deal.
pretty big deal. You got to eat your
We didn't have
cousin and
food.
shit.
I mean, the Aztecs were just doing it for fun.
They loved it. They were into it. That was their thing.
That's where barbecue came from.
That rules. I didn't know that.
They were eating people.
It's pretty sweet.
That's barbecue, by the way. I mean, it came from the way they would roast the things over the pit, or like, case it in clay, and then
I'll
use,
bet
like,
they
oven,
also did pigs and
But
stuff.
it was, but the main thing I'm trying to get across is that the original barbecue were human beings.
Okay, I'll bet they started with pig and then we're like, you know what we could do with people also.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're wrong then.
I mean,
Your factoid is ass.
I'm not wrong.
Your factoid is ass. So,
Yeah, I'm the one making shit up here.
what are you talking about?
Me. I'm the one making things up. You know what, everyone? We're out of time for today. I'm glad that we could go down memory lane with Bryden. We care about you guys very much. Remember, you can send us the submissions
Did I
for
tell you
the
about
segment.
that plantation that I used to work on? It was
And you
down
can hear
south.
all about what Bryden did to the farm workers, we'll call them, on the bonus episode.
They
you go to
had their own
patreon.com/.
house. And when they would get
Here-
married, they'd jump over a broom. I thought it was the oddest thing. And we would give them the guts from the pig in a barrel.
Mm-hmm. To supplement their personal garden that you
And-
let them have.
And then I remember one of them, Kunta Kinte, tried to run away one time. That's what I called him. They called him Toby. I didn't. I was respectful because I've always been a progressive.
Oh,
type of person. So I said, Kunta, I'd love to help you run away, but you can't run away. And then, oh, he did. And I think they made I was in that movie, I think, about him.
yeah, okay, everyone. Go to patreon.com/here to help podcast. Follow me on Twitter at OctoAbby. That's with an I. Join our Discord server. A link is in the description. We appreciate you very
And
much.
then I
Share the
think he was
podcast.
also
Share
taught
the
kids to
podcast
read.
because everyone
And he
needs
was
to
on a
hear that.
spaceship one
Because
time. And he
maybe
had a
maybe if we get
visor.
more listeners, Bryden. What? Like, thank you, everyone, for listening, and have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you, and we are the only ones you could trust are here to help.